NFLs. If you guys can't tell by my jersey, my hat, my background, about to get into the Mavs. So in today's video, guys, I just want to have a discussion about this man right here, Mr. Luka Doncic himself. And I'm going to give you guys 3 reasons why I think Luka will stay past his Supermax extension. So let's go ahead and get into it. My first reasoning behind it, the Dirk Effect. Listen, I think that it was a blessing in disguise for Luka to come in on Dirk's last year with those guys crossing paths and them growing a bond, a closeness with each other. That way Luka can kind of see firsthand how this organization embraced, how this fan base, how this community embraced and loved Dirk. And for him to see that, I think that that's going to be a huge plus for Luka. Just kind of him being able to establish himself here and get that same love. Now, of course, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Dirk got that love because of the championship. But I really believe that Dirk kind of got that love before the championship. He just kind of magnified after he got the championship. And I think with today's game, the way things are kind of magnified, it's on a 24-hour watch when it comes to these players. And there's so many talk shows and things like that and YouTube videos like I'm doing right now, talking about these players and highlighting that. I think that with Luka's, his personality, that all of that will help out with Luka wanting to stay here, and also having Dirk be a part of the franchise will also help. Someone he can kind of talk to and kind of have someone kind of guide him a little bit within his franchise and let him know the ins and outs and how things will work here and how the organization will take care of you if you stay loyal to the franchise. So that's just my first one. All right, guys, for number 2, comfortability. I think Luka kind of touched on this on his press conference that he had after getting his max contract, just kind of being comfortable and building continuity within the franchise. And I think the Mavericks are on their way of doing that by hiring his former Euro coach that he won a championship in Igor, by re-signing one of his best friends in Boban, by bringing in JJ Barea, someone that he respects. And like I said in my first example, bringing back Dirk, someone he trusts and someone he looks up to, knowing that Dirk was a franchise player and seeing that he's a franchise player can kind of see like, okay, I see what's going to happen here. And I think the fact that Luka being so young and being established here so young is also going to help. And that's going to lead into my third reason. So let's go ahead and just get into that. I think I can elaborate on that a little bit more. My third reason for Luka staying is star Euro players aren't known for moving a lot. So I think you guys heard me talk about this on a previous video. So let me go ahead and explain. When I say that the star Euro players, I'm talking about players like Dirk or like Jokic or Giannis. These type of players, they come into these franchises very young and they are not known for moving. They grow comfortable with these franchises and they end up staying with these franchises. Also, you can look at somebody like Manu Ginobili, who was a top player in the league. Had chances to leave the Spurs, but he decided to stay. Manu Ginobili could have been a starting shooting guard on any team in the league, but decided to stay with the Spurs and become a 6th man. Now, I guess you can't really add, technically you can't add Tony Parker, but I'm going to add him to this list because Tony Parker actually left 1 year from the Spurs, and that was the very last year of his playing career. So really he played his whole entire career with the Spurs except for 1 year. So I'm going to count Parker in that too, because there were times that Parker could have left too. I mean, y'all guys are probably too young to remember this, but there was a rumor back then, I think it was like 2003 or 2002, where the Spurs were trying to sign Jason Kidd and wanted to kind of move away from Tony Parker, but they decided to stick with Tony Parker, and of course y'all know the rest is history. But anyway, my point is that a lot of these Euro players aren't leaving. You see these guys, I think y'all might have heard Giannis kind of mention this, him being pretty much growing up in this franchise, coming here at the age of 19. This is all they know. They aren't too familiar with the ways of the United States as far as some of these players, teaming up, growing up together from the same neighborhood, playing AAU basketball together, all of that. They're not familiar with that. And overseas in the different leagues that they played in, there wasn't a lot of moving around overseas. So they kind of took that mentality over here in the NBA. Like, you got players like Giannis who are determined to win a championship in their franchise. And I truly believe that Luka has that same mind frame. If you just listen to him in some of his press conferences, especially in the press conference where he got the Supermax, he kind of said that it's just building continuity, him being comfortable, and just seeing how the franchise treats their franchise players. Now, it's going to be key. All of these examples I'm giving you guys are just my opinion of why Luka will stay. That's not a guarantee that Luka won't leave, because the franchise still has to do their part. They still have to add the pieces around Luka for him to want to stay. Because Luka could be the type of player, not like Dirk, where it's, look, I'm doing so much for this franchise. Y'all are not giving me the pieces, a la LeBron when he's with Cleveland. I gotta go find somewhere else where I can get some help, because Luka's seeing all these other teams building these super teams and stuff like that can kind of mess with him a little bit, man, and be like, yo, let me go do the same thing, since that seems to be the way that everybody else is doing it. But being a Mavs fan, I think I truly feel that Luka won't go that route. I really feel like Luka will try his best to do it here in Dallas. And if he does it the same way that Dirk does, listen, man, the sky's the limit for this kid. He can arguably go down as one of the greatest players, maybe top 10 of all time. And he could definitely go down as the greatest Maverick of all time. I know that's blasphemy to say with Dirk. I love Dirk to death, but the truth is the truth. If Luka does it, especially the same way that Dirk does it, and if he does it quicker than Dirk, we're gonna have a conversation. Just saying. So guys, those are just my 3 cents, if you will, on the reasons why I think Luka should stay. Listen guys, for more content just like this, first please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. Give me your opinion. Are the reasons valid? Are they not valid? Or do you have other reasons why you think Luka will stay? Or do you have reasons why Luka won't stay? Just go ahead and comment down below. And with that being said, guys, it's another episode of We Talk Mavs. It is your boy Real. Got that Luka on. And I will catch you guys again here soon.